Hey there, restaurant pros. It's Dave Scott Peters, and welcome to episode 91 of the Restaurant Prosperity Formula. I've been coaching restaurant owners since 2003, and the Restaurant Prosperity Formula is based on what the most successful restaurant owners I've worked with do on a daily basis to achieve their success. The basic premise of the formula centers around achieving prosperity, freedom from your restaurant, the financial freedom you deserve. To achieve prosperity, you have to follow a very specific formula made up of leadership, systems, training, accountability, and taking action. Today, we're diving into a game changer in your restaurant success story, your POS system. This isn't just a tool for transactions. It's the epicenter of your operational data. In the restaurant business, data is king, and your POS system is the crown jewel. It's about much more than ringing up sales. It's about unlocking the full potential of every aspect of your operation, including labor management. Remember, success in our industry is meticulously crafted. Now let's get started. But first, a word from our sponsor. We all know managing costs is one of the most important parts of running a profitable restaurant, especially now. But between fluctuating vendor prices, waste, labor, and the never-ending list of tasks that demand your attention on a daily basis, it can be challenging for even the most experienced of us to manage costs well. That's where Margin Edge comes in. Margin Edge is a complete restaurant management software that automatically uses data from your POS and invoices to show you food and labor costs in real time. Don't wait until it's too late. Margin Edge gives you tools to make decisions in the moment, like a daily P&L, price alerts on key ingredients, and real-time plate costs, all without ever having to touch a spreadsheet. Take control of your costs, work more efficiently, and be more profitable. Go to www.marginedge.com/DSP to learn more and schedule your demo today. I tell restaurant owners all the time that their POS system is the most important piece of equipment they'll ever purchase in their restaurant. The POS is much more than a glorified cash register. It's data central. It holds the key data you can use to change your business, prevent theft, and make meaningful changes to your operation. Let's review some of the most powerful and little-known reports your POS system has to offer. Let's dive into 4 underutilized yet essential reports that are critical to harnessing the power of your POS system first. The transfer report. The transfer report is a vital tool for monitoring internal item movements. Imagine a scenario where a high-volume item, like a steak, is simply transferred multiple times between tickets. This could be an innocent mistake, or it could indicate a more systematic issue, such as staff giving away freebies or worse, stealing. Regularly reviewing this report helps you identify such patterns, enabling you to address potential problems before they escalate. It's not just about tracking inventory, it's about fostering a culture of responsibility and integrity. The no-sale report. The no-sale report is a crucial report for monitoring the integrity of your cash register. Right? All cash transactions, the drawer. This report shows every time the cash drawer is opened without a corresponding sale, right? Ring it up, hit it, opens up. Well, in this case, you're hitting no sale. A big red sign says no sale, and the drawer opens. While there are legitimate reasons for doing this, a high frequency of no sale could suggest misuse. For instance, a bartender might ring up a no sale to siphon cash from the register. How would they do that? Well, maybe they want to openly steal, and so they're going to hit no sale, take money out of the drawer, put it in the tip jar. Maybe they're using it because why? They know they rang up a cash transaction. They didn't know it was cash, thought somebody used a card, and when they said they're going to pay with cash, they turned around, hit no sale, voids the whole damn report, what's on the screen, opens the drawer, they give the guest money, as if it was change for what they actually ordered, and they keep track of how much money's in the drawer, so the next time they hit no sale, they grab that money and put it in their jar. By keeping a vigilant eye on this report, you're not just protecting your revenue, you're reinforcing a culture of honesty and accountability. The comp report. The comp report is a window into the world of complimentary items, things you give away for free, on purpose. While comps are a part of your business, tracking them is essential. This report should detail, well, what was comped, why it was comped, by whom. It's not just about preventing abuse, it's about understanding the customer satisfaction and staff discretion. For example, excessive comps on a particular dish might indicate quality issues. This level of detail helps you make informed decisions about menu changes, staff training, and customer service policies. Remember that void report I talked about with the no sale? Well, this report would show all those voids. The void report is critical for monitoring errors and potential misuse. Voids are a part of restaurant operations. That's when you ring something up and it was a mistake. Hey, I rung up 2 burgers, but I only needed to have 1 on the ticket. We take it off. That's a void. But a pattern of voids, especially high volume items, or high value items, I should say, can be alarming. This report should, track frequency, reason, and responsibility. Who's responsible, I should say, for those voids. It's a tool for early detection of issues like staff giving away free items and voiding bills to reduce the total for friends and family, or even stealing because somebody paid cash. It also highlights areas where staff might need additional training to reduce genuine mistakes. Now let's broaden our horizons with the PMix report, a comprehensive tool that offers deep insights into your restaurant. What is the PMix report? Also known as the item-by-item sales mix report or daily sales report. It's the report that shows every item purchased by your customers. How many were purchased? How much money was brought in? This is a critical piece of data for us to use to change our business. So let's talk about how you can use this report. You can use your PMix report with your key item tracker for theft detection. See, the key item tracker uses the PMix report as your first line of defense against theft. By closely monitoring your high cost or high demand items, you can quickly spot, inconsistencies. For example, if your lobster sales are not aligning with your inventory, it might indicate theft or misuse. This focused monitoring is essential for pinpointing issues and implementing corrective measures. For instance, in that key item report, you've got the beginning inventory, what you prepped or purchased, what you could sell, and then you go to the PMix, find out how many you actually sold, subtract it, and see what your ideal on-hand product should be. Then we go count, and if we see a discrepancy, we know we have a problem. How about setting par levels? Using the PMix report for setting par levels is about striking a perfect balance between, your inventory and what you really need. Analyze your sales data to identify trends. What's selling? What's not? This helps in determining the optimal stock levels for each item, ensuring you're prepared to meet customer demand without tying up too much capital, right? That's the inventory on shelf to be wasted, spoiled, stolen if you have too much, right? There's so much risk involved, let alone not having the money to pay your bills because it's on the shelf. The PMix report can help you with ideal food cost, right? Tie that with your recipe costing cards. It's amazing. See, pairing the PMix report with your recipe costing cards is a strategy for mastering your food cost. This combination allows you to compare actual sales with the cost of ingredients for each dish, multiply it out, and now all of a sudden, I can identify what dishes are most profitable. I can see what my ideal food cost should be if there was no waste, no theft, no spoilage, perfect restaurant, which does not exist. I may identify those items that need to maybe reduce the portion size or buy something different to change my ideal cost. This analysis is key to maintaining a healthy margin while satisfying your customers' tastes and preferences. Now I can take that same ideal cost, that PMix report with those recipe cards, and now do menu re-engineering. Menu re-engineering is all guided by your PMix report. I can't tell you what your ideal food cost is without what your customers actually purchase. But with that, putting that all together, now I can put a strategy in place to align what I'm offering with my customers' preferences, but also be profitable. What changes can I make? Raising prices on some items, reducing portion sizes, doing all the things, changing mix. What do I influence customers to buy? This is all with this PMix report tied in with recipe cards, giving me ideal food costs, and then making changes by analyzing each item, finding things that are stars, that are popular and profitable, things that are dogs, which are neither popular nor profitable. I can make data-driven decisions, take a data-driven approach that enables you to recraft or change your menu that not only delights your customers, but drives your bottom line. Often the first time through, the power of this can be a 3 to 7 point change to your bottom line. What about using that PMix report with your food costing software? What if they were integrated? Well, integrating the PMix with your food costing software offers a real-time view of your ideal versus actual product usage. This is huge. It's the mic drop of the software. This integration is crucial for pinpointing discrepancies of food usage, whether it's due to waste, portioning errors, theft. It's where you say, because you took inventories that used 350 pounds of chicken, but you should have used 320, we know that there's a discrepancy. Right? It's like having a finger on the pulse of your kitchen's efficiency, ensuring that every ingredient contributes positively to your financial health. Moving on to equally crucial part of your restaurant's success is labor management. Your POS system plays a pivotal role here as well. When it comes to labor management, calculating labor costs and analyzing things like dollars per labor hour worked are powerful items for you to stay on budget and become efficient. Firstly, your POS system can help you calculate your labor cost and analyze your dollars per labor hour worked. This is about understanding the true cost of your labor in relation to your sales, right? How much money did I use divided by the gross sales coming in gives me my current labor cost for the day, up to that hour, or running total throughout the week. By tracking the hours worked against your revenue, you can determine also the efficiency of your labor. Are you overstaffed? And during what sales period? Because dollars per labor hour worked is how many man hours worked. If I had 4 cooks on the line in an hour, that's 4 man hours divided by the sales that I've got coming in. I can determine what my efficiencies are. Especially, let's say I do $125 per labor hour worked. If I had 4 cooks, it'd be $500 in an hour, right? Well, $125 if it's $25 food per person, average ticket, just food alone, well, it's only 5 customers an hour they're taking care of. That is not efficient. This allows you to understand not only when your slow times are, or your peak times are, it helps you analyze when you should be utilizing your people. What's the best place to optimize your staff to ensure you're not just meeting your customer service expectations, but you're also operating efficiently instead of bleeding at the clock. You can use labor reports to spot theft at your time clock. I often talk about it's easier to steal from you at the time clock than it is cash or even product. See, this is another critical aspect in spotting potential theft at your time clock. This includes employees punching in too early or clocking under the wrong job code at a higher pay rate. These practices can subtly inflate your labor cost. Regular reviewing time clock data against scheduled hours and job roles can help you identify and address these discrepancies. It's not just about preventing potential fraud. It's about maintaining the integrity of the payroll system and ensuring fairness and accuracy in how you compensate your team. You can integrate your labor data for comprehensive analysis. Integrating labor data with other reports from your POS system, like sales data, can provide a comprehensive view of your operations efficiency. This integration allows you to see a bigger picture, how labor directly affects your service, sales, or overall profitability. It's about making informed decisions on staffing based on concrete data, not just your gut feeling. Look, your POS system is much more than a cash register. It's the gateway to the wealth of data that, when leveraged correctly, can revolutionize your restaurant's operations. From tracking sales and inventory to managing labor efficiency, these reports and tools are the building blocks of the informed decision-making person you need to be, the leader you need to be. They empower you to lead with confidence, ensuring efficiencies, profitability, and success. In our world, knowledge is power. And action based on that knowledge is the path to restaurant prosperity, freedom for your restaurant, and the financial freedom you deserve. Embrace these tools and write your own success story, one data point at a time. Hey, that was an awesome episode. I want to thank you for taking the time to take action on building a better, more prosperous restaurant. Before you go, I want to give you these 3 thoughts. 1, by combining leadership and taking action with systems and training being checked by accountability, you are on your way to creating prosperity for you and your restaurant. 2, I have something I need from you. Please leave a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you happen to listen to podcasts. By leaving us a review, other restaurant pros seeking out this information are able to find it. I read the reviews, and hearing how this information has benefited you does wonders for me. And 3, if you find any of the discussions helpful, share them. The more restaurant pros who have access to them, the better we become as an industry. For more restaurant resources or to get in contact with me, connect with me at davidscottpeters.com. Be passionate about what you're doing, be persistent, but more importantly, become better and help everyone around you become better, and your restaurant is going to kick some ass. If you're tired of not being able to leave your restaurant because no one else knows how to run it, I want to make sure you know it doesn't have to be that way. You can leave your restaurant. It is possible to build a team of people who know how you want the restaurant to run. With these trained and responsible people in place, you can give yourself time away. What would you do if you had time away from your restaurant? Would you sleep better? Would your relationships improve? Would you feel more relaxed? These are all things you deserve to experience as a business owner. It's why we own our own businesses. If you would like to learn how to own a restaurant that doesn't depend on you to be successful, click the link in the description to watch a free training course that teaches you exactly what you have to do. Also, be sure to subscribe to get my weekly tips and watch these 2 videos to get more information and guidance for running a successful restaurant.